Welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm just going to show you how I go about cleaning my koi pond filtration system, which is the Oase Screenmatic 60,000 variant. So my pond's running the a retro bottom drain from Absolute Koi, which is the aerated version, as you can see, and that runs into a Oase Eco Premium 20,000 litres per hour pump. That's pumped up to a Bitron 55 watt UV and then into the Screenmatic. So let's get cracking. Okay, so first thing we need to do is just get rid of this lid. So just unclip all 4 clips, as so, and you just want to chuck that to one side. So water is being pulled up from the pump, which is dragging all the stuff from the retro bottom drain in the pond, shooting it over this sieve first. As you can see, it's collecting lots of rubbish and stuff that you don't want in your filter system. So I always give it just a manual, click the button, give it a manual run just to get the last of that off, just so we can get ready for taking out this blue tray at the back. Okay, so when you've run the manual screen clean, you just want to get rid of all this stuff that's in the tray. Now you can do what you want with this really. You can throw it into your flower beds, or you can just chuck it over the neighbour's garden if you don't particularly like them. Okay, so now the blue collection tray has been removed, we just lift up the blue baffle as so, and we're able to lift out the screen out of the way. As you can see, the sponges are quite clear and clean, because that sieve does do a good job of getting rid of the big stuff. So next up, we just need to clip out the blue bung. So this is used so none of the dirty water can head back to the pond when we're cleaning the sponges in a moment. And that just fits in at the 3-inch outlet, like so. So now we need to fill the chamber up so we can clean the sponges adequately. So with this bit, other people might do this different actually, but I fill this container up so it's about 2 inches above the sponges. I do this just so it's just got more water in there and it can agitate the sponges better, therefore getting a better clean. That's what I find anyway. So yeah, I want to fill it up just to about there, and then shut off your pump, obviously, just to stop the water coming in. So this is just something extra that I do to clean the system. I just get my large watering can, or you can do this with a bucket, and just fill it up with pond water. I'll just show you what to do with that in a minute. So this piece of black pipe is just hooked up to the waste outlet of the Screenmatic, and what I do is just put on a long piece of old flexi hose that I've got, and I've run that down to the drain down the other side of the garden. So now it's time to start cleaning the sponges. Now I normally just remove this dividing section. You don't have to, but I always do, because I just find that it just clears the bottom a little bit better. So just take the black plunger tool that you get with the system. This is a little bit like doing CPR, I guess. I normally give each sponge about 10 compressions, and that should be enough to give them a good clean. You can also repeat this process by filling up the box again. I normally do this twice, to be fair, but for the video purposes I'm just doing it once. You can see how dirty the water's going already. And obviously the blue bung that we put in earlier is just keeping all the bad water in here. Okay, so now it's time to get rid of all the dirty water. Just lift up the blue slide valve at the back of the system and all of this will drain to waste. Like I said earlier, you can run this off into your bushes and onto your grass because it's full of nutrients and it'll do them no harm at all. But I just hook mine up to the drain as so. It's just a bit easier for me. Okay, so this is our watering can of pond water that we prepared earlier. So this is basically all I do with it. I just push it down the sides of the filter and down the middle and just agitate any loose particles that might be still hanging over from the cleaning process. I just find it cleans the floor a little bit better. So time now to remove the blue bung. As you can see, the watering can has cleaned the bottom of the floor. That's nice and clean, ready for filling. Close the slide valve at the back of the system and switch your pump back on and start to refill the system. You need to put the divider back in, which we took out earlier. That just slides in like so. Okay, so we can lower the screen back into position now and refit the blue collection tray. So it's at this point now while the system's filling back up again. I like to give the screen a good clean, so I grab the brush, put the belt on a manual run, and then just give it a good brush as so. This will just loosen up any particles that are caught on the screen. That's about it for filter maintenance now, so we can just refit the lid and just secure the 4 clips as so. Quick shout out to the missus who did absolutely sod all. So now it's time to top the pond back up with water that we've lost due to the filter maintenance. I use one of these Evolution Aqua dechlorinators hooked up to my hose pipe, and I just spray it across the pond like so. It takes about half an hour, but in this time you can just be doing bits and bobs in the garden while I'm waiting for it to fill up. Okay, so that's how I clean my Oase Screenmatic 60,000. I do hope you found it informative, and if you've got any questions, please just drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. This is the best part of the hobby for me, where your hard work's done, you've done your filter maintenance for another week, and you can just sit by the pond, relax, feed your fish and just chill. I'm going to leave you with a koi for a couple of minutes now, so thank you very much for watching again, and I'll catch you on the next one.